It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground, it's Warren. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Got it. Panther 60. Ready?
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got it. Ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Vic. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now, Vic. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Hey, come out with me.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Made at his 48-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So 4th down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game with final moments, it all comes down to this play.
He's going to have the Jets 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Jets.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go. Here's May. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And that's just a disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
Ready.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Dragon 60. Connect. Check. 19 charges.
Blitzing.
Throwing now, Vic. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
Like, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
May now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. If nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
On second down, it's May. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a third and 2. Here we go. One final play. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_month. With that, we say good night from Tampa.
make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the big up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. Got us beside us, still ride with the police. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These niggas from the cars, we differently breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and second and jiving. And a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from hobbies. Feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Alrighty, can you say a little something? Period, whatever he said. That's beautiful.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
That's intellectual. So we have like a
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing, right after the other, the devil. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. Teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the beats on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just how I'm writing about you and these songs. You taking me high, no need for a lighter to spark in my fire, inspire this poem.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
I definitely participated in the civil rights movement.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart on sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind will jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the doors get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant your darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Y'all ready? Almost out of time. Y'all ready for this? I'm over here. Go. Coming up on the buzzer. I'm over here. Y'all ready?
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Go.
Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick, right? Oh, you made the been the joke before? Walking all them upper cats you run with, get done with. Now quick, you gon' walk the dog with some bump. I now one. All over some jump. Ain't that something? It remind me of club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I know you think you're talking true, but I'm not him. I ain't slick. Fuck what you do. And you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Not the issue. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the front of the church. Preach telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, soft in the brain, still walk the veins off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With the mic, it's not even good actors. Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Wanna know what that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? For real, like my mans in them who get it all in the strength for their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking. As they await the start of this one, we're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And the Steelers get to it. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. This one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches can't love to say steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Short yardage run for White. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
There's a toss to White. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Short pass brought in. Crashes through a tackle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Gravity Lions.
They'll go play action. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
You said switch, bitch. What happened? What the shit?
19, Sergio. 1st and 10, it's a gift to White. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. And Johnson once more. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the left side, Sanders has it. His hand driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Any of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
All set to go now from the 35. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, Williams to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Motion the slot man right. Give here to the motion man. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson.
How's Williams keeping up with him?
This offense had time to go through the 5
sure.
stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance as they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams from the gun. All the left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Williams to throw on first. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Williams going to run with it. They pitch it out to him here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 4th down, it's Williams. The completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get
Oh,
off the field.
I'm right here, bro. God damn.
Even an interception.
Let me shoot. Let me shoot.
To get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground. Here's White.
That's a cool
Cuts it back right. And they're going to get there to force them out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on. As that's going to end our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Yep.
I can't make this play, ladies. So
Bear has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half begins here with a run by White. He's out in the clear. Spins left side ball, and he's off to the races.
The fuck out of them.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love
I
celebrating.
might still use Rachaad White throughout
I really love
this season.
those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long
The kicking team out there. for the
Yes, that's
Steelers.
good.
They
Shit.
send it away.
That was good.
Sanders now on the return.
It's my hits.
And he made a
Went
push
by
from the
Brett.
30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense
That's some
empty the
trash
backfield
ass
as they
shit.
come up here. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Williams. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
What's that quarterback?
Yeah, I would be OP on the running. Steelers would have just ran the ball every game.
You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. No look there. Ran that one right into
He's
the
fucking
target.
thinking, nigga.
As a result, it's going to be 3rd down.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down.
Every time.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They will go for it. Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
That was a
Offensive line
comeback route.
fast.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able
Yeah,
to
he was
drop
on that
it.
shit.
Working quickly here.
Watch that deep route on him on the far right.
To throw is Williams. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
He been trying to get him. Is that on? Yeah, watch that.
Doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they push
He
this
should have
down
popped
to the
that ball out of him.
47-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up fourth down.
Williams throwing on fourth.
Yes, sir.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and
Early
force
one.
a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield.
Oh, it's just another.
QB
Oh,
still
God.
find a way to throw it up and give
It was just
somebody
another
opportunity to
Rashard
make a play.
touchdown.
They run the counter with White. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry.
Oop.
Stop for no gain.
Oh, what?
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's White again. And this has
Get
been a common
stiff
sight.
arm the fuck out of here.
The defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Stuffed at the line a second time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10.
Where one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
19 Riot. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender
He-
arrives right as
oh
the
my
ball
God,
comes, and
bro.
he
My
knocks it
bad.
free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer
I'll
for
go
his
for
first
it
catch of the
again.
game.
He's not gonna get
And
this.
now
This
they're
shit was wide
starting
open
fourth
too.
and long.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Viking. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And that's
Oh.
going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They kick the running back in motion. Williams on 1st down. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
That's the second time somebody did that route on you, and it's so clean. Like, I want to learn how to do that route.
Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side,
Oh, bro, it does that shit to me too, and that's why I never do it no more. I'll just be like, fuck that shit, bro.
yards after catch.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Try the right side with White. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Yep.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They're going play action. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sends it through. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
There's no fucking.
Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Nothing doing there as the second down.
That nigga ran into a brick wall.
Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. First down, Williams to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Trying to get outside, it's White. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Quick on the draw to White. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I want to know how to do that diving catch, bro, because he did that twice already.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions and made this 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns
Putting a receiver in motion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
I'm with you, bro. That shit's fucking dumb.
Fairbairn has it all
It's so
set up for the
fucking
kickoff.
stupid.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to White. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. What is it on, huh?
Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right.
Hey, man. Bitch ass nigga.
On this one and take him down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.
Yeah.
And there was no easy
If they gonna bullshit us, we bullshitting them. Fuck
but
that.
their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
All right, then, do you think? I have to go to the store anyway. How was it yesterday? How was it last night? You work tonight? You do, huh? Yeah, you say you work after the game. For sure. I'll catch you then. Good luck to y'all. Love you too, bro. Nigga.